This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing at 843 Ridgewater Drive out here in Eastlake. Started my digital inspection. We are on top of a Malibu style concrete tile roof. The tile on this roof looks to be in decent shape. This is a candidate for a lift and reset. There will obviously be some tiles that need to be replaced just because some of them are chipped. You can see some of those pieces around. So what we'll do is we'll take those replacement tiles and we'll put them in some non-conspicuous areas, more in the back of the roof where people can't really see them because they will not match perfectly. These tiles have been baking up here for 30 plus years, so it's just impossible to let them match, but make a match. But anyway, I want to point out a few things on this roof for the homeowner. So we can see we've got a bunch of slip tiles coming down here. All these tiles are starting to fall, and this has been evident throughout a bunch of these roofs that we've done. You can see the same things happening over here. I pulled that tile down, but I'll show what the underlayment looks like. I didn't touch these ones. This is just what the roof, the condition the roof is in. And you can see how all the plywood decking has been exposed. The underlayment is completely worn through. So we've probably got a bunch of leaks that are coming from this area. You can see the stuff is literally just crumbling right now in my fingertips. So this is a telltale sign that the product itself has gone past its life expectancy. Same thing over here. You can see that the tiles have slipped and this underlayment is completely shot through all the way down to the wood decking. All right. Now this tile over here, I went ahead and slid down, but you can see how they're all starting to slip. All those nail holes are exposed. So I pulled this down and sure enough, more decking has been exposed. So, you know, this roof has definitely gone past any kind of repairs. And just like the majority of the roofs in this neighborhood, they're all ready to be replaced. You can see some of the mortar cappings or the flashing is the old school style mortar flashing. I'm gonna hop on this section of the roof just to kind of point a few things out. Put you down for a second. Okay, so again, you can see all the mortar capping has completely failed at this point. Water's getting down here every single time it rains. This stuff is literally just not doing anything at this point. So we're gonna redo all the mortar cappings on this. We have some exhaust ventilation that's on this roof. 1, 2, 3 dormer vents that we're working with. These dormer vents are always the first area of the roof that start to leak. So we're gonna go ahead and replace these dormer vents with O'Hagan vents. O'Hagan vents are flat, low profile ventilation systems. They go right along with the tile. You won't even notice them. And they're a lot more waterproof than what we have going on right now. I want to add another vent on this side, just to increase that exhaust ventilation so we can get some more airflow going on in the attic space. So like I said, you can see all of the mortar flashing that was used along these dormer vents. I mean, these are all just leaks waiting to happen, and you can see this stuff is literally just crumbling at this point. So in my professional opinion, yeah, this roof definitely needs to be replaced. We're gonna go ahead and open up these valleys when we replace this roof. So all these valleys are very tight, and what ends up happening is you get debris that gets accumulated, just like it does right now. It gets accumulated in the valley itself, and it doesn't allow for that water to flow as freely as it should off the roof. And what ends up happening is that water diverts underneath the tiles, it gets underneath the tile pans or the valley metal, and ends up causing leaks. So we're gonna go ahead and open up these valleys when we redo this roof. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and redo these mortar caps as well. This is a good candidate for a lift and reset. So we're gonna go ahead and lift these tiles up. We will then replace the roof that's underneath it, replace all the underlayment with 2 layers of UDL 40 underlayment. Right now we got about 1 layer of a UDL 30. So we're gonna double that up with a stronger underlayment that will come with a 20-year manufacturer warranty to go along with our 10-year workmanship warranty that comes directly from us. We'll redo all the flashings for each and every one of these penetrations. We'll paint the flashings just to make sure that everything's nice and clean. And then we go ahead and add drip edge along the entire perimeter and bird stop. And then we go ahead and put the tiles right back on top. One thing I do want to point out, I'm gonna get down this section just to point it out, is when we go ahead and we add the new drip edge comes in a few different colors: white, brown, galvanized metal, and black. Obviously the drip edge that you guys have right now has been painted over. So when our new drip edge comes on, it'll go on white. And then obviously if the homeowner wants to paint it, then they can go ahead and do that themselves. But yeah, in my professional opinion, this roof needs to be replaced. That's it for my inspection.